And on this Halloween, San Antonio's mayor is pushing vaccines, utility bill assistance, and the child tax credit. This is all happening today at the Halloween Resource Fair with Mayor Ron Nirenberg. Let's bring in our city leader live to tell us more about this event. Mayor, good morning to you, sir. Thank you for waking up with us on this Sunday.
Good morning, Henry. Good to be with you. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween. So no tricks at this resource fair, Mayor. So several important things happening. And I have to say, we saw you flex this week as you got your flu shot. So today you can get your COVID and flu vaccines. Give us a rundown of what we can all expect.
Sure. Well, obviously, families who are needing assistance can sign up for the assistance there, whether that's emergency housing assistance or it's utility bill assistance. We want to provide that relief, but also have a little fun for the kids. We'll have pizza. We'll have some treats we're giving out, some movies, mariachi music. And of course, if you haven't gotten your vaccine yet, whether that's COVID or flu, we want to make sure folks are availing themselves of that. So Metro Health will be with us on site to provide those vaccines. And that's going to be at the Frank Garrett Multi-Service Center on the west side starting at noon today.
Also happening, Mayor, part of the American Rescue Plan, the child tax credit. And I want to give some context for our viewers at home because this is the largest child tax credit and historic relief for hardworking families. Now, Mayor, explain this and give your reasoning to get families signed up if they haven't already.
Well, this is their tax money, and this is being provided in the form of the child tax credit that has been around for a very long time. Congress recently passed an increase in the child tax credit, almost doubling what was previously there. Families have been eligible to receive $2,000 in tax credit for children under 17. That is the case now, but it's increased to $3,600 for children who are under 6, and then between 6 and 17-year-old, it's $3,000 per child. So we want to make sure that families, working families who are eligible to receive this, are signing up and making themselves and getting that tax relief that's available to them. And the reason for this, Henry, obviously, is because people have been reeling from this pandemic. They need relief. But most importantly, we know that this has been a challenge for before the pandemic, and 40% of United States families would not be able to absorb the shock of a $400 emergency bill. So these kinds of measures that have been provided and that are available to you are so important to avail yourself of.
And Mayor, really quickly, because also part of the American Rescue Plan, to my understanding, the city received more than $326 million. And what's great about this for us is that all of us here in San Antonio, we can have a say on the use of these COVID-19 relief funds. The city's going to be hosting several of these town halls coming up.
That's right. Starting immediately, the city is going to be hosting meetings with the public, town halls, to kind of explain what the American Rescue Plan is and what resources are available to our community. And we're going to be working together to make sure that we're putting those in the right places. Obviously, there's a lot of needs in this community, from infrastructure to services, and we're planning a big infrastructure plan for 2022. But there's certain eligible expenses through the federal government that we can apply these funds to, and we want to think transformatively. We know there's big needs, and we want to make sure that we make big impact. And Henry, before I get too far off the topic of the child tax credit, I do want to let folks know where they can sign up. And then it's if they go to getctc.org/San Antonio, they can sign up for that tax credit that's available to them.
And we'll make sure to have that information, of course, on our website at KENS5.com. Mayor, always good to see you. Thank you. Really quickly, the event today starting at noon to 4 at the Frank Garrett Community Center. Mayor, will you be dressing up in a costume?
To be decided. We'll have to wait and see. I got to get my act together real quick here.
What a tease there. All right, Mayor, good to see you. Happy Halloween, sir.
All right, you too. Thanks, Henry.
All right, thanks.